it exactly the way it happened. So the thing is, it wasn't me, and it wasn't a big deal. I mean, it wasn't as big of a deal as they tried to make it look. I mean, nobody died or anything. Sure, people could have died, but they didn't, and why freak out over things that didn't happen? I just didn't get it, you know. So here's what happened. I knew these girls, 3 of them, Anne, Isabel, and Catherine. One more beautiful than the other. Anne was petite and outgoing, and she was wearing her red hair kind of shortish. And Isabel was the sporty type, with a ponytail and a cute as fuck button nose. And Catherine, I don't remember very well, to be honest, but let's keep her in the story, because the thing is, I was hanging out with 3 beautiful girls, and I was in love with one of them. I just hadn't told her it. Yeah, it was a regular afternoon in front of one of the high-rise apartment buildings near the Ostbahnhof area in Berlin. The building had 21 floors, and let me tell you, it looked damn tempting. It looked like an adventure to us. So one of the girls said, hey, let's go all the way up and see how the world looks from up there. Sounded good to me. So we went in, we took the smelly elevator all the way up to the 21st. And that building, it had, like, the staircase of that building was semi-outdoors, so the stairs were inside, but you had, in between each 2 floors, you had to go over a balcony to get to the next half of the stairs. So that's where we were, on the balcony of the 21st floor of that building. What a thrill that was. My heart was pounding, not because I was scared or anything, but I was standing next to Isabel with our elbows on the balcony rail, touching softly. But there was no time for romance, because that's where the rocks came into play. Oh, I forgot to mention the rocks, I guess. On our way in, we grabbed a handful of them. And we just had to find out how many seconds it took a rock in free fall to hit the ground. I mean, that must have been 60 meters in height or something like that. Who wouldn't have wanted to know? It was a science project, basically. So, turns out a rock in free fall, it's moving kind of in slow motion, viewed from up above. So that's why we didn't think much about how it would be when it hit the ground or a car. The owner of that black Mercedes, however, he seemed to care a great deal about what it was like when it hit the ground. So much so that he actually sent somebody up to visit us. And that someone was a cop. And he found us right there on the 21st balcony of that building. Man, he ruined my moment with Isabel. And to this day, I don't really know why we didn't run away or try to overpower him. I mean, it was 4 of us and 1 of him. But we didn't. And that's how we ended up in one-on-one interrogation at the police station. They asked us all the same question. Whose idea was it? Whose idea was it to throw rocks off that building? Rocks? I mean, seriously, rocks? Oh, little pebbles, tiny little pebbles, you know, not bigger than my pinky nail finger. Those weren't rocks. Anyway, I said what I assumed everybody would say, all of us would say. It wasn't me. It wasn't my idea. I don't know whose idea it was. It wasn't mine. The tragedy of the day is one of us broke under the pressure. I'm not sure if they threatened her or if they if they applied violence or torture to it. I don't know. But Isabel, that snitch sold me out to the cops. She sang like a bird. She claimed it was my idea to grab the pedals and go up to the 21st floor and throw them off the roof. Can you believe my disappointment? The heartbreak? Put yourself in my shoes. Ever since that day, I'm having major trust issues. Anyway, so I accepted my punishment like a real man. After Mom had picked me up at the police station, I was sentenced to 1 week of being grounded and a month with no pudding. Looking back at it now, actually, you know what? It might have been my idea. Memory is a delicate thing. I mean, I was 10 years old, trying to impress the girl I love in front of her two friends. Sounds reasonable, doesn't it?
It does.